Hello, collective. Greetings and salutations. I hope you are feeling good. I had a good day today. I started doing a reading before for you inside the house, and I ended up taking the advice of your reading instead of doing your reading. Because I started pulling cards before the camera was on, and then I just spontaneously started living the reading. So that's done now, so we'll start again. I just thought I'd get a quick one in before the sun goes down here. It's really lovely. There's some pelicans over there. I tried to film them for you, but I couldn't get close enough. But they're really beautiful. And the corellas are just gone manic. And what else have we got? We've got seagulls and some crows and swamp hens. So yeah. Anyway, the question that I got cleared for was what to pay attention to. What can the collective pay attention to? So, can you even see me? I don't know if you can see my face. There might not be enough light. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. You're here for the reading. So, for the highest good of everyone, Sage, who clicked on this video, and the highest good of the whole, what is helpful to take note, pay attention to this. I think that's how it was phrased. Pay attention to this. So what is it you want the collective to pay attention to? Okay, so there's 2 heads and a tail. So tails are 2 and heads is 3. So 2, 4, 7. That's a yang line, stable. What would you like the collective to pay attention to, dear Sage? Okay, same again. For the highest good of whoever clicked on this video, what would you like them to pay attention to, Sage? Same again. So we've got Chin in the lower trigram, which is all yang lines. So we've got heaven in the bottom. And now 2, 3, 6, 8. That's the yin line, stable. Same again. Oh, this is a great outcome for you. I was just thinking as I was throwing these coins. It's 3, 6, 9. That's a moving yang line. So I'll just show you what you got. You got hexagram 26, and it changes to hexagram 11 when the top moving line changes to its opposite. So 26 is your first hexagram, which is taming power of the great, and 11 is your second hexagram. That's the so it starts here and timelines to there, which is peace. 11 is number 11 hexagram is peace, and this is taming power of the great. And I was just thinking, because I did a reading, I was sort of starting to read for you guys before, like I said, and I pulled all these cards, and it was all about root chakra stuff, and I went, oh, no wonder I've been having lower back pains. And I tried to rest it out and massage it out and all this sort of stuff, and I still couldn't quite get it right. And then I danced. It's still hurting, but it's not like it was so stiff. I had a big dance, and that made it feel better, but I felt like when I was dancing I was releasing something, like mentally, like a mental block that was related to my root chakra and sacral chakra, like throwing off other people's projections, basically, little thought forms that had hooked in or something. It's like shaking them off, whew, you know, so felt good. And basically what this, so hexagram 26 is all about. It's a good time not to eat at home, to go out and meet people and stuff like that. And when you get to the top line, it's like you've moved through all of the obstructions. I don't think I've described this hexagram very well, but we'll go to the book in a minute. But basically, this is one of the more auspicious lines in the whole I Ching. Like, there's a few of them. Like, I've got a few favourite moving lines, just like you might have a few favourite tarot cards. But this is like basically like a really significant obstacle has been released, like something that was obstructing your way. You've sort of broken the spell. It's like it's just cleared the way. The road's been cleared. It's like this was a major obstruction and you've cleared it somehow. And it's usually like a 3-level clearing, I think, because it's quite a lot of pressure pushing down on this situation. So the 3-level clearing is like you've cleared it mentally from your mental or psychic body, your physical or 3D reality, and your emotional body. So it's like blasting through, and now you've got peace. That is a really good hex. That's really good. Is there anything to go with this, dear Sage? No. Okay, so this is a really positive reading. Somebody needed a bit of encouragement. And if you're feeling good, you've got good reason, because if you haven't done it already, you're about to remove a major obstacle. So either you just have or you're just about to remove this major obstacle. Now we'll give it more colour and context now so you know more what the situation is. Great accumulating, it's called in this one. So if you didn't just remove an obstacle, this is what you need to do to remove it. You will just have to feel intuitively whether you just blasted through an obstacle or whether you're just about to blast through it. Okay, so great accumulating describes the situation in terms of having a central idea that defines what is valuable. The way to deal with it is to focus on a single idea and use that to impose a direction on your life. I guess it's like when you're having trouble deciding what to do. If you can just pick one thing, excuse me. Yeah, so where were we? Concentrate everything on this goal. Gather all the different parts of yourself and your many encounters. Take the long view. Think of yourself as raising animals, growing crops, or bringing up children. That kind of ties into the last reading as well. Like the last reading that I published. Tolerate and nourish things. Develop an atmosphere in which things can grow. Putting your ideas to the trial brings profit and insight. It can culminate in great abundance. Don't stay at home. Be active. Take in what is coming. This generates meaning and good fortune by releasing the transformative energy. This is the right time to enter into the stream of life with a purpose or to embark on a significant enterprise. I won't read you, like I'm not reading it all. I will read this bit though. The hexagram figure shows a creative force accumulating within. Oh, that's right. This is often referred to as treasure in the mountain. it implies that looking within, you find the treasure within. Like if you're the mountain, you're like a dragon garden treasure. But it also can mean a place that you set off to, like a place where supplies have been accumulated, that you go there. So it can be read different ways, but either you're the treasure or you're setting off to where you've stashed the treasure, like all your supplies and stuff. The hexagram figure shows creative force accumulating within, heaven in the center of the mountain. If you let yourself be led, you can realize your hidden potential. Yeah, that's right. This is all about that there's a hidden potential. Like, you may already know about it and you've just forgotten. It's like today I remembered I had a skill that I forgot that I had. I was like, it's actually a very useful skill. But because I hadn't used it in a while, I forgot that I had it, sort of like that. Or maybe it's not, you haven't even realized that you're good at something, but you've actually got like a natural talent for something. Or it can also be that there's like a perfect opportunity waiting for you in, is that it's a good match for your energy. So put your purpose in order and use it as an accumulating point. So it's a hexagram of building up rather than stripping away. So you're gathering resources rather than letting go of stuff. It can often be like getting ready for a big trip or something, or a big production, or you got to put a show on, or you're going to a party or a friend's house for dinner, or you're going shopping. Like, it's some kind of an expedition. It doesn't have to be. It can be like an outward focused thing, something that you're doing outwardly, or it can be accumulating treasures within yourself and building them up, like polishing your skills, or increasing your learning or something, or your understanding of something. So it can be inward treasure or outward treasure. But the point is that the treasure's there even if you don't see it straight away. It is the right time to act. Assimilate the records of what your many predecessors have done and go on from there. Right, so build from what they've already done. Accumulate the power to realize things. Be firm and persist. This cockies are so noisy. Your efforts to shed light on things will bring you glory and substantial rewards. Renew your power, your virtue, and your connection to the Tao every day. So yeah, at the beginning of every day, you need to kind of tune into where you find yourself in the stream of light and consciously connect to that. Like, find yourself there, if that makes any sense. Like, notice where you are and find yourself and feel that, and then proceed from there in the stream of life. So, where were we? Your efforts to shed light on things will bring you glory and substantial rewards. Renew your power, your virtue, and your connection to the Tao every day. Have a firm overriding purpose. So one thing to focus on. Like, you may not be single, like there's other parts of the I Ching which says now you've gone too far in being single-minded. But in this particular, the energy of this time is that it's okay to be focused on a single point kind of thing. Like, because it's everything in the I Ching is only for a time. So you're not being single focused forever. It's just for the purpose of pulling off this thing, whatever it may be. Whether it's a celebration, a job, a or whatever. This is quite a good hexagram for performance, I will add that. You know, it's kind of a bit Leo, or it can be expressed in that way. Like if you want to put on a banquet, or if you want to do a show, this is a good time to do it under. So, you know, but this is just when you get, this is a timeless hexagram, but it'll just be for a period of time. Like it won't mean to stay single focused and showy forever. It's just like tonight's a good night, tonight, tomorrow night, whatever. Honor what is moral and what has moral and intellectual power. Okay, so it's not an invitation to let down your standards or anything like that. It's more like a celebration of what is good and wholesome and smart. Stabilize what endures and correct your focus. Just like get back on point. Don't stay at home. So the last hexagram I published was all like, you know, it's a good time to lay low or whatever. And like, yeah, the I Ching works by keeping you moving through different energies. So it's a good time now to go out and socialize, to network, to perform, to meet people. But also receiving, because like the next line is taking in what comes. It says stay at home, and then taking in what comes generates good meaning and good fortune by releasing transformative energy. So it's not that you're just going out there and giving something or doing something. You're also, life wants to give you something. So when you go out there, you're going with a receptive, even though you're like going outward, you're still being very receptive to what life wants to give you, because life wants to give you something while you're out that's going to transform the situation. So it could be a lead, a connection, it could be something that somebody says that just makes you go, aha. Could just be a little bit of information that's really helpful, or a way of seeing things, or it could be anything, you know, but just, it could be a business opportunity. If you're looking for a house, it could be the house that you see the house you want, whatever it is. Like if you're looking for a car, you might find the car you want. Like, it's kind of like now's a good time to put yourself out there, because the universe wants to give you fresh connections of some sort. It nourishes intellectual and moral power. So that's the caveat. You've got to stick with stuff that is of a good morality and smart. Like it's not going to reward you for doing base activities. Like I mean, not to say that base is necessarily bad, but unconscious, let's put it that way. It's not a good time for unconscious and habitual behavior that is unhealthy. It's a good time for doing something positive that's a good thing in your life. You know that it will be good for you. Like say if you wanted to go and join a kickboxing class, or take up an instrument, or enroll for some course, or you know, join the dance team or whatever, join the football team, what, I don't know, you know, it's that kind of, it's a joiners kind of thing. Go on. It says it again. This is the right time to step into the stream of life with a purpose. The connections reach to heaven. So, you know, life wants to give you something, like, and I think because it's kind of a collective thing, it's like, it's kind of like the sunny day when everyone goes to the market or something, and everyone exchanges ideas and gifts and has a good time, and goes home happy and transformed by what they learnt during that day. So you got, this is one of the more favourable, like there's a few of them. Like I love line 5 of hexagram 41, that's a really nice line. And I love line 6 of hexagram 14, that's one of my favourites. But this is also a really good one. This is like you have broken through the struggle. Like, it almost makes me cry when I get this one. If I've been on having a hard time, this one gives me like those happy tears, because it's like you've finally broken through. So if this hasn't happened yet, it may have already happened and you didn't realize it, or it may be just about to happen. Either way, this is the line that you got, and be happy for this. Isn't this the road of the heavenly spirits? Your idea pleases them. So, collective, whatever spark of inspiration you've got that's morally superior and intellectually superior, and gives you a good, nice, heartwarming feeling, this is pleasing. Like, heaven is fully behind it. Your idea pleases them. Through it, they will give you success, effective power, and the capacity to bring things to maturity. Isn't this the way heaven moves? The way is moving in your idea. This begins a flourishing and productive time. If you let yourself be led, you can realize your hidden potential. The situation is already changing. So notice that although you're being active, you're also being led. Like, it's part of, like, it's that stream of life thing. It's like you let life, it's like going with the flow. You know, it's not always a good idea to go with the flow, but on this occasion, life's got something to give you. So you've got an idea of your own, plus you're being receptive. It's kind of like two pieces of a jigsaw puzzle coming together. Like, you've got something, a spark or something, and when you step in the stream of life, heaven's going to bring the other half or the other bits that you need to match up and dovetail, so that you and whoever else is involved, both or all, because it could be even a group project, you all get a positive transformation out of it. It's probably only for a period of time. Like, everything in the I Ching is only for a period of time, but it's really positive. And then your next hexagram is peace, which is basically what it sounds like. You know, everything's growing, everything's great. I think we broke the matrix, collective, or, you know, the matrix broke itself would probably be more accurate. And although it seems to be still operating, the worst part of it is kind of bunkum. Like, it's like a building that's full of termites may appear to be standing, and what I'm getting is it's their narratives. Like, their narratives are like and I'm sort of referring to the Epstein class or whatever, you know, the nasties. The people who don't wish well for other people. Let's put, you know, generally speaking, the extractive ones, they're like a house that's full of termites. And I don't know if you know about how termites are killed. Like, when the termite people come, they usually put, I think it's like cyanide, or is it cyanide, or it's, what's the other one that's like that? It might be cyanide. It might be arsenic. It's either arsenic or cyanide. I can't remember. But they put just a little bit in a box under the house or something, and I think what happens is that the termites themselves carry the cyanide into the rest of the colony. And for some reason that's important. That I just get like that it's all hollowed out within. The narrative is that they're actually carrying their own poison into their structure. So it's not even like we have to do too much other than maintain our frequency. Be in peace. Jackboots can't sort of fight against peace. I mean, I guess they can come and interrupt peace, but they've lost. This something major's been broken through here. Some major spell or obstacle or curse or whatever you want to call it. It could be just a 3D obstacle, or it could be something psychological or emotional. But something major's been broken through, or is just about, it's either just happened or it's just about to. I think I'm repeating myself now. I might as well leave it here, collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hip, hip, hooray. Woo!